In the pantheon of superhero cinema, few films are as infamous as Howard the Duck. Released in 1986, it marked Marvel Comics' first major attempt at a theatrical feature, one that crash-landed into pop culture with the gracelessness of a cigar-smoking duck shot from a cannon. Critics panned it, audiences scratched their heads, and the box office flopped. But nearly 4 decades later, Howard the Duck is getting an unexpected second life, returning to the big screen in a bold new documentary that explores how one of cinema's most spectacular failures became an enduring cult phenomenon. Directed by Emmy-nominated filmmaker Alex Ramos, Trapped in a World. The Howard the Duck story peels back the feathers on this bafflingly ambitious project that nearly quacked Marvel's cinematic dreams before they even took flight. With exclusive interviews, never-before-seen behind-the-scenes footage, and candid reflections from cast, crew, and comic creators, the documentary paints a vivid portrait of an industry gamble gone awry. From its inception, Howard the Duck was a gamble. Originally created by Steve Gerber and Val Mayerik for Marvel Comics in 1973, Howard was a satirical, cigar-chomping duck from another dimension, thrown into bizarre, often absurdist adventures. His comic book success led to talks of a feature film. Enter George Lucas, yes, that George Lucas, who agreed to produce the movie through Lucasfilm, fresh off the Star Wars trilogy. With his backing, expectations soared. The result? A feathered fumble that cost $37 million and returned less than $16 million domestically. The documentary traces how misjudgments in tone, a rushed production schedule, and an ill-fated decision to go with live action rather than animation doomed the film from the start. Yet what emerges from the interviews is not just a chronicle of a misfire, but a testament to the sheer ambition and creative chaos of the 1980s film industry. Lee Thompson, who played Beverly, offers fresh perspective on working with an animatronic duck co-star, while screenwriter Willard Huyck discusses the constraints they faced in shaping a PG-13 duck from a very R-rated comic. Marvel veterans like Kevin Feige and James Gunn also weigh in, reflecting on Howard's bizarre legacy and why he's still relevant, even making cameo appearances in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. What once was deemed a catastrophe has become a curiosity, a symbol of Marvel's rocky road to cinematic dominance. Trapped in a World doesn't shy away from the cringeworthy moments. Yes, the interspecies romance is addressed, but instead leans into them with wit, heart, and a deep understanding of Howard's satirical roots. The film will premiere in select theaters this fall, accompanied by panel discussions with cast members and comic historians. For fans of cult cinema, comic lore, and Hollywood's most spectacular missteps, Trapped in a World offers a uniquely endearing look at the duck that refused to waddle quietly into obscurity. As Ramos says in the closing moments of the film, you can't talk about the rise of the Marvel Cinematic Universe without talking about Howard. He was the faceplant before the flight, the misstep before the masterpiece, the duck before the dynasty.